Well, I got on with life support. They're probably already finished with the meal. They're not. Yeah, that's probably it. And they're not going to allow it to process until they get everything correct. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the box and see what happens. I have no idea. We'll figure it out though eventually. What number is it?
16.
What has in it?
It's number 8.
The number 8, but like what are the items? If you know.
Yes. So it's gonna be a number 2 taco plate and a chicken taco plate.
Okay, so it's a what again?
It's a salty taco plate and a chicken taco plate.
A carbone.
Yes.
Carbone. Okay. Yeah. So we're here waiting. It's under the heat lamps, and we're gonna look at this because now they're saying this one is wrong, and it's not. They're probably not agreeing with the price. So we've got the chicken fajita carbone, which is in the order. It's $12.59. We've got the number 2 soft beef taco plate, which is also in the order. We have the subtotal, and I'll check that amount. I'll double check that one. It's just very, yep, that's it right there. All right, so I went back into Rosa's, and I had them charge for the Fanta because it can't be under as well as over. And so there's the receipts, one for the Fanta and then one for the meal, because she was nice and she gave me the drink for free. So I was like, okay, but they want you to charge for it. So thank you for being nice. The only thing is this is for a delivery. And so I had to tell them that there's robots behind a desk, and they kind of figured it out. Okay. All right, we're leaving Rosa's. Rosa's is back there. And see if I can get ocular proof. You can see that says Rosa's, kind of, it looks like it. And we'll be going 5.2 miles to the drop-off location. ETA is 5:42 in the PM, which is post-meridian. It'll be about 15 minutes. All right, so we're headed there. And we're on our way. This is the part that looks like George Lucas, Star Wars kind of thing, you know? And if you don't think that, then grow up. I'm just joking. But seriously, we're going to be there in a little bit. And believe it or not, they're all the way from California. On that note, I just hit the yellow light. I got about 26 miles till gas needed, and we got 1.8 until you get your food. And sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews, red, white, and blue, assassin for you, anything for you. I wonder if I could put assassin to do. Well, sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews, red, white, and blue, assassin for you, anything for news. That might be it. Sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews, red, white, and blue, assassin for you, anything for news. Sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews, red, white, and blue, assassin for news, anything for you. We can change news and you. Or sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews, red, white, and blue, assassin for you, anything for news. Let's play the blues. Sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the news, and anything for you, assassins in blue, so that we don't say you and you. And that could go good for a concert. Ready to do it. Let's roll. Anytime. I'll show up at your festival if you're brave enough. I'll be there. There's Cole, Mr. Jesus. I don't care what you call me. You can call me crazy. You can call me sane. Einstein or a bagel. I don't care. You don't know. Only God knows a man's heart. Nobody ever knows the truth. That's why there's so many false confessions. But sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews. Red, white, and blue. Assassin for you. Anything for news. And sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews in red, white, and blue. Assassin for you. Anything for you. I don't know what to do. Anything for you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. We're gonna give you those tacos. It's actually a carbone is a burrito. I just found out. Yeah, carbone. It's a burrito. I always thought it was pork, but it's not. You gotta choose the meat. Carbone is a burrito. Carbone fajita. It's a burrito. Burritos are good. Hey, listen, when it comes to Mexican food, the burrito is my favorite. It's the burrito I like. Tacos are good. That's number 2. I like soft tacos. But the burrito, my favorite. Enchiladas are good. Enchiladas are good. Burrito, better. One time I went to this place in Georgia. I met Angel's brother, Matthew. He's a filmmaker. He's also a construction worker manager. He has drones, so it makes him a filmmaker. If you have a drone, you're a filmmaker. In my book. Regardless, I told him they look like Kubrick, kind of like hint, go out there and be a filmmaker. But I don't know if he took the hint. He's a Christian guy. We went to this Mexican restaurant, and I met his son Abraham. And I got a super burrito. I think it made him mad. Those super burritos make people mad. Because secretly he wanted the super burrito. I was like, come on. You can have my super burrito. Just let me keep my wife and children. Sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews. That's the right one right there. No, it's not. It's that one. It could be tricky. You got to look at them. It's very difficult. Yeah, I'm sorry, Angel had an episode. When we were in Georgia, she had to go to the ER. No, she had the same episode on our honeymoon. And we had to go to the ER in Georgia. It's like, traveling with Angel is a good way to visit all the ERs across the nation. And boy, it's a long wait. And those ERs, ooh, look, sunroom. Those are rare. Nice one. My grandma had one exactly like it. The sunroom. That used to be a movie theater. It's a Frost Bank, God forbid. I want to turn it back into a movie theater, or at least a theater, a stage theater, a little Frost Bank. Maybe I could talk to Frost Bank about it. They can move, somewhere. Just don't move into Margot Dean's. I used to do ballet here. Beautiful, beautiful ballet instructors here. I learned one from a woman and one from a man. The son of Margot taught me a little bit. Not a whole lot, but he taught me some stuff about the bar. And this is where we'd go for our bar. training. And I had one of the most beautiful instructors that was a female. I don't remember her name, but she was very, very disciplined and very good about stretching. Now they call it the Real Bar. It's Margot Dean Ballet. They do the Fort Worth Ballet, so they can like do concerts, orchestras, everything. I took 4 years of ballet. One of the years was at UNT, at University of North Texas. I took off and on a year there, and then I took ballet. Well, I guess 2 years at UNT off and on. I guess it's more like 3 years. But I did 4 years of my own, I did a year of my own study. So I did like 1 year off and on at Margot's, when I could. Not consistent, but when I could, because they do charge. And then I went to UNT, and I did a whole year there. And then I did like my own study. Oh, I gotta go. That is a dinosaur right there. If you know what type of dinosaur it is, let me know, because I don't. Supposedly dinosaur and man were on the planet at the same time on the New Earth theory. They have a New Earth theory, so they believe that there was man and dinosaur hanging out. Some believe it, I don't know. The Darwists will laugh. Like, what are you talking about? We're talking about the Earth being 7,000 years old at the most. We've only been here for 7,000 years. Even the dinosaurs were hanging out with man. The dinosaurs were being fed by a couple dudes from the Milwaukee area. I'm just joking, but it could have happened. Especially like San Antonio area, because they've got fossils everywhere of dinosaurs. And sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews. Red, white, and blue, assassins for you. Anything to do, don't know what to do. Anything for you. And sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the news. Assassins for you. Anything for you. Well, I guess what I could say, I don't have to, but I could say, sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews. Red, white, and blue. Assassins for you. I don't know what to do. Anything for you. That's probably the better way. Because then I can say, I don't know what to do. Anything for you. Sent by the news. Yeah, sent by the news. So sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the news of red, white, and blue. Anything for yous. And sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the news of red, white, and blue. Assassins for you. Don't know what to do. Anything for you. 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 Guys, it messed me up so many times. I don't know what happens. Okay, they almost got me. They were going to send me 11 miles off course. I caught them. It's over by Chapel Hill Square, which is, right there, Fort Worth. Right off of kind of the Hewlin area. And they were going to send me 11 miles in this direction. And I still have to get gas. Sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the Jews. Red, white, and blue. Assassin for you. Don't know what to do. Anything for you, anything for you, anything for you. I'm the lead singer. All right, we're gonna go there. Let's check it out. Went up a little bit. Come on, Biden. Come on, Biden. We don't want to kick you out now. All right, everybody. I am listening to the new band, the Cole and Linda Filmmaker Band. Why Won't My Ship Sell? It is right here on Bandcamp. Sorry about that, Tampa J, about, the Lucifer thing. I was trying to make a point. He probably doesn't get it, but some of my show's about delusion. But I do say David Koresh every once in a while. Check out Why Won't My Ship Sell It's got a little heart on it. A heart. Sorry, a heart. It's got a heart. A heart. As in heart. As in, what's that chick's name that sang the thing about the hearts? Only the lonely hearts. No, it's not that one. There's a lot of songs about a heart. It was a chick, like Joan Jett or something like that. I don't know if it was Patti Smith. I don't think it was Patti Smith. But it was like, she might have said something about a heart. Yeah, Patti Smith probably did a few times. This was like a song that talked about, there was something of the lonely hearts, but that was a guy, I think. This is a female. The song about a heart sung by a female. Anyway, let me know, sing a comment, and then I'll check it out. We're going to listen to Why Won't My Ship Sail? The Cole and Linda Filmmaker Band. Check them out. They're on Bandcamp. We've got some songs. I won't my ship sail. I'm tired of this lonely hill. I'm tired of this lovely hell. La 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 la. Okay, Marty Leonard Chapel. There's a famous architect that's behind it. There it is. They have cats there. There's a whole collection of cats, or they're still alive. They're like a litter. They got their own little cages, and one of the monks there that watches over the place, he feeds the cats. I met the guy too. He'll give you a tour. It's called the Marty Leonard Chapel, and they got a Lena Pope home, and it's also a wedding chapel. It's beautiful. I mean, really pretty. Probably the prettiest chapel I've ever been in, and I've even been to Europe. It's all glass up there. The most famous architect in the world had a disciple. He had a guy that studied with him. He made that church. He built it. Don't know the guy's name. I'll have to look it up later. It's online. Look it up. But it's really, really cool. It's Marty Leonard. And there's some Leonards that were really, really, they were really well-to-do. And they were philanthropists, kind of like they had money. And so they built that church. They had, they had a little bit of money. So they thought, well, we'll just build a really nice chapel. And it's a show chapel. You can go in there and look. They'll do a tour. We're picking up Potbellies. As in, my belly's full. It's actually empty right now. It's not empty. It's just I'm eating light. I only had 2 tacos, which is enough. It gets me around. But I didn't have my salad today. Whole Foods, we had a ring-up problem, so I'm not going back to the Whole Foods. It made me mad. The lady was kind of rude to me. She kind of got my space. Potbelly's is right here, sandwich shop. And we're going to check this out and get you some food and bring it to your doorstep. Linda and I did a vlog here. We did a vlog of Potbelly. I think it was right here. And it was pretty good. We had a sandwich. It's pretty good. There's you can get it online too. Oh, there's the Potbelly. These are really good for Maine, if you live in Maine. Oh, we got copyright. So Potbelly used to have musicians, but since Corona, they took them out. They'd pay their musicians. It's somewhere over there, and they took them out. All right, so that's where Lynn and I did the vlog right there, right here. They did have musicians back before coronavirus. I noticed in a few vlogs I said corona. I mean coronavirus, or the COVID-19. They took them out, so they removed the musicians. They paid them. So Potbelly would pay you to be a musician. And then COVID-19 happened, and so they said no. And I don't know if he's going to bring them back. I talked to the guy, It's not like they worked on tips. They worked on salary, or they were working on, the company was paying them. I thought they were working on tips. But they can take tips, he said. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a few other places that you can go in and play and get tips. Sometimes if you do well, Why Won't My Ship Sail? That's one. I can also play Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her grades, TV in space. That one's red, white, and blue. Greyhound West. Yep, I can still do Greyhound West. And I can do the new one. Sometimes I think Jesus was sent by the news. Red, white, and blue. An assassin for you. Don't know what to do. Anything for you. Anything for you. Anything for you. I can still do that one. So that's with some jokes in the middle. We've got 10. We got, let's see, 5. A couple minutes. So 10. I could do a 40-minute set. Sometimes I think Jesus hangs out with Sarah Silverman and comes up with good lyrics for a song, and sometimes puts himself in a stand-up comedian routine. Anything for you. And I'm joking. Sarah's like, how do you do a Jewish star with your hand? Because we can do this. You know, it's like, it's not fair because the Christians, they can go like this. What do the Jews do? They're like, we'll get it, man. We can get it with our fingers here for a second. It's like that. Yeah, it's probably like that. Because that kind of looks like the Mahog David. The Mahog David. How'd they do it? Like this? Like that. See it? See the star in there? Anything for you? Psh. We're like, it's more like the Catholic norm, isn't it? Protestants don't really do it. We don't really like symbols. You know, when the Puritans came to this country, oh, there's water right here. When the Puritans came to the country, or to this new country, or this new world, they didn't have a cross. They had the Bible, and that was about it. They wore those little collars, and they might have had a copy of Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. All right, congratulations to Mark Zuckerberg. He had his baby. I guess it's another baby, or I don't know if it's his first baby or whatever, but there was a baby in his hands. Now, we're driving down Harvard. So we're on Harvard, but this is in Fort Worth. This is what the Harvard Road looks like in Fort Worth. Harvard, as in Harvard University, where Mark Zuckerberg went to school and got kicked out. Well, they asked him to leave. Eventually, he left. Well, they were, that's Cambridge right there. I don't think they asked him necessarily to leave. The same thing I went through. It was, they suggested that he stop hacking. Or they saw him as a hacker. And then he said, well, listen, there's Yale. This is Yale Road right here. He said, look, I showed you guys how weak your system is. If I could make, face mesh off of your own personal intranet, which is in Harvard. They had their own intranet, which is different than internet, but they had their own intranet, and he took advantage of that. And then they said, well, that's not what we approve of. Get it together, kind of thing. They disciplined him. And then he just left and went to California and started Facebook. But his partner hung out and got accused of some things, with the company, and went to New York to advertise for him. And they were, one in New York and then one in California. And then the guy from Napster said, okay, I'll help you out, Mark Zuckerberg, and gave him some ideas and told him, hey, billionaires are cool. So then the next thing you know, he gets a big loan, and then he calls, I guess, his partner and tells him, well, looks like we're in business, And then they start dishing out the money, and he got like a little tiny cut. I think a few $100,000, or maybe even less. It's dwindled down to, $20,000. So then he took him to court because he had to survive too. But still, the amount of money, $20,000 is a lot of money. Okay, yeah, I know. They're big fans of the show. Well, we're buying a school, for the love of mercy. $20,000 is still a lot of money, though. Whatever the amount of money that the guy got, he wasn't satisfied with. But, you know, there's probably things that Zuckerberg did that the other guy didn't do. And plus, he was in California and I think he told him to come to California. He said, well, why don't you come to California and join my team? And, you know, according to Fincher, they're all sitting around in some place in Laurel Canyon smoking weed and jumping into pools, you know, or jumping into a pool. That's a scene that was prescribed, or it was scripted. And whether it happened, we don't know. David Fincher, we don't even know everything about the Zodiac, you know, but David Fincher seems to know. And we don't, like, nobody knows really, you know. I mean, he hasn't read his bio yet. He's been put in front of Congress and told, well, what's going on with this account stuff? And he's going in front of Congress going, okay, yeah, there's something that leaked or something on an internet company, you know. That's the boomers getting crazy. They're just jealous of freedom, period. I'm gonna get a $2 taco. They're jealous of freedom. And why would the boomers be jealous of freedom or liberty? Why would they be jealous of it when they protested against the government? You know, at least some of them, most of them protested against the government for not allowing them to have freedom. How are we supposed to have freedom? You think that I could work at Taco Bell? Hell no, I couldn't. You know what happened if I walk in and I start working at Taco Bell after a couple of weeks? You don't want to know. I can't even tell you. I'm gonna go in there and get a $2 burrito, and I really shouldn't, but I'm kind of hungry. Those 2 tacos didn't work. You don't want to know. Freedom is very difficult to see. It's disguised in this country. It's a very big disguise. That's where the war lies. And I thought it was stupid. I didn't think the whole drama about Congress. I think Congress was just jealous of freedom. So I'm at Taco Bell. They say that they're now hiring, work today, get paid today, daily pay. Right here. Refer a friend and you earn money. So they're starting to follow the whole cash out thing. I talked to them and they said, depending on your experience, most cases you can only cash out half of that day. So if you work 8 hours, you can cash out 4 hours of it because they want you to have a physical check that, you know, run by the old Uncle Sam. And it's this one right here. It's Taco Bell. I've talked to some of them where they said they can do full cash out, but I think it's half. So if you work 10 hours, then you can cash out 5 hours of it daily. That way you can, you know, go buy that present for wifey poo. But, you know, you can always work your way up to a manager, and they can only take so much. They're all the way from Louisiana right there. They're all the way from Louisiana. If you've got a keen ear, then you heard me slightly, a little poop, a little fart right there. Maybe, you might have heard it. You have to go back and replay it. It could be like a sound thing. Ooh, my hair. I was looking at my hair. I was like, what is going on? I mean, Neil Young, my goodness gracious. Neil Young was a good musician, man. Neil Young. Makes you want to quit. You know those musicians where you're just like, quit. Yeah. Bob Dylan, just forget about it. Was it suburban homesickness? What is it? Was it number 2? Subterranean homesick blues. You listen to that, you're like, forget about it. Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on the pavement talking about the government. The man's in the trench coat. It's like a rap. It's like Eminem. You're a rap artist and you turn on Eminem and you're like, where's that junior college? Back then he'd go, the whole place was black. Here's this white guy showing up, little scrawny white guy, in a whole place where most guys, you know, they'd figure they would get shot. And he's up there talking crap about them in their face, and the crowd's cheering the white guy on. At a place where usually they beat, you know, well, at least say crap. You could, you know, you could have to knuckle sandwich your way out or something. He didn't because he was that good. That's why I don't do rap. I don't do rap. I don't try to do rap. I do some of it, and some, like when I did Lucky and Waiting for Godot, I thought about rap because I had to rap that out very quickly. Eminem may even be impressed if he sees that one on my channel, because that was rapid stuff. I can't recall any of it nowadays because I only played Lucky once in that production. It is known as a Chipotle Ranch grilled chicken. $2, comes out to $2.17. It's protein. Oh. Let me get this in too. Hey. Like a dragon's tongue. Anyway. I don't know. I get nervous. All right. I'm listening to Bandcamp again. With Your Own Hands, the Cole and Linda Filmmaker Band. It is a song. That's the symbol for Bandcamp. Check it out. You can even buy our stuff on there. I think if you buy enough, we'll make vinyls and press the vinyls for you. You know, like the 45s, the different speeds. I think the different sizes is 33.5 is one. I learned it the other day. Those are different speeds, RPMs. 33.5 is 1 RPM. There's 2 other speeds, RPM for the vinyl. And then there's also the sizes, which is a 45, which is a smaller size. And then you have, I don't know, I always say 97, but I get it wrong. The different sizes, 45 is 1. I don't know if they call it a 45 inch, or that's usually a punk rock. The punk rock albums were always 45s. The 33.5 is the RPM on one of them. The other, just look it up.